Welcome back to another virtual story time with Miss Rhonda and Froggy. I hope everyone's been reading a lot because summer reading is open and you can sign up and log your time on Beanstack. So make sure you check out our main webpage for instructions on how to do that. And we also now have a children's group on Facebook, so check that out too. So we're going to get started with a new opening rhyme that we haven't done before, and it goes like this. Point to the ceiling, look up. Point to the floor, point to the window, now point to the door. Point to your elbow, thank you Froggy, and point to your knee, here's your knee. Now turn around and point at me. Good job, let's do it again. Point to the ceiling and point to the floor. Point to a window, now point to the door. Point to your elbow and point to your knee. There's your knee, Froggy. Now turn around and point at me. Good job. All right, Froggy, we're going to do two little blackbirds. Would you like to hold one of the blackbirds? Yeah? All right. Let's get our blackbirds out. Here's yours. You can hold this one. Okay. And where's mine? Here's mine. Do you have your two little blackbirds at home? If you do, grab them. If not, you can use your fingers like this when we do two little blackbirds. All right. Here we go. Two little blackbirds sitting on your toe. Here's Froggy's toe. I'll use his toe. One was fast. The other was slow. Fly away fast. Fly away slow. Come back fast. Come back slow. Good job. Two little blackbirds floating in a cloud. This one was quiet, but this one was loud. Wow. Yeah, you're losing your grip on that guy. Hang on. Fly away quiet. Fly away loud. Now whisper again. Come back quiet. Come back loud. Good. Two little blackbirds sitting on a lily. A lily is a white flower that you find in the garden. So, two little blackbirds sitting on a lily. This one was serious. Let me see your serious face. But this one was silly. Fly away, serious. Let me see your serious faces. Now be silly. Fly away, silly. All right, now get serious. Come back serious. Come back silly. You're both silly. Two little blackbirds sitting in the muck. This one got loose, but this one stayed stuck. Pull hard. Whew, there we go. Fly away loose. Fly away stuck. Pull hard, Froggy. Come on. Pull. I'm going to count to 3, and then you're going to pull them out, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. Come back again, loose. Come back again, stuck. Come on. Pull it hard. Oh, there we go. Two little blackbirds, the best of friends. Fly away, friends. Come back again, friends. And that's the end. Okay, we're going to sing our picnic song, Going on a Picnic. Ready? You're going to slap your legs and clap your hands. Slap your legs and clap your hands. Ready? Going on a picnic, leaving right away. If it doesn't rain, we can stay all day. I like to bring lemonade on the picnic, so that's what I'm going to bring. Did you bring the lemonade? Yes, I brought the lemonade. Going on a picnic, here we go. All right, let's think of something else that we always take on a picnic. How about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Let's do that. Going on a picnic, leaving right away. If it doesn't rain, we can stay all day. Did you bring the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Yes, we brought the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Did you bring the lemonade? Yes, we brought the lemonade. Going on a picnic, here we go. Let's see, what else should we bring? How about some potato chips? Going on a picnic, leaving right away. If it doesn't rain, we can stay all day. Did you bring potato chips? Yes, we brought potato chips. Did you bring peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Yes, we brought peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Did you bring the lemonade? Yes, we brought the lemonade. Going on a picnic, here we go. Let's see. We should probably bring some fruit. Let's bring some bananas. Here we go. Going on a picnic, leaving right away. If it doesn't rain, we can stay all day. Did you bring bananas? Yes, we brought bananas. Did you bring the potato chips? Yes, we brought potato chips. Did you bring the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Yes, we brought peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Did you bring the lemonade? Yes, we brought the lemonade. Going on a picnic, here we go. Okay, let's bring one more thing. Let's bring some blueberries. Let's do that. Going on a picnic, leaving right away. If it doesn't rain, we can stay all day. Did you bring the blueberries? Yes, we brought the blueberries. Did you bring bananas? Yes, we brought bananas. Did you bring potato chips? Yes, we brought potato chips. Did you bring peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Yes, we brought peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Did you bring the lemonade? Yes, we brought the lemonade. Going on a picnic, here we go. Yay, good job. You did good with that. It's hard to remember all of those things in a row. Today's story is called Anansi Goes Fishing. And this is one of my favorite characters in storytelling, Anansi. And you remember what we know about Anansi? He's very, very clever, but he's very, very lazy. And he's always hungry. Now, Anansi likes to figure out ways to trick people into doing work for him, or giving him food, so that he doesn't have to look for his own food or do any of his own work. And he's always looking around to see if there's somebody that he might be able to trick. So, one day, he happened to be hanging out on a spider web, and he noticed his friend the tortoise walking along. And he noticed the tortoise had a big pink fish under his arm. And he said, "Tortoise, that is a marvelous looking fish. Where did you get that?" And Tortoise said, "Oh, I was just fishing and I caught it in my fish net." So Anansi got an idea. He wanted some fish too, but he didn't want to do any of the work to catch it. So he said to his friend the tortoise, "Hey, Tortoise, how about if you and I go fishing together? I haven't been fishing before and you could show me how." And his plan was to get Tortoise to do all the work and he would get to eat the fish at the end. So Tortoise said, "Sure, we can go fishing together and I can teach you how to fish. So I'll meet you here tomorrow at 7 in the morning." So Tortoise went along and the fox came up to him and said, "Are you crazy? Don't you know that he's just looking for somebody to trick?" And Tortoise said, "Yes, I do know that, and I'm not going to let him trick me." So the next morning, Anansi and Tortoise met on the riverbank at 7 in the morning. And the tortoise said, "Well, Anansi, this is how you make a fishing net." And so he very quickly started to show him how to knit a fishing net. And he said, okay, so here's how this goes. Usually when I work really hard like this and I make the fishing net, afterwards I'm so tired. So since we're working together, one of us can make the fishing net and the other one can get tired. How does that sound? So if you want, I'll make the fishing net and you can get tired. And Anansi said, oh, no. I'm not going to be the one to get tired here. That would be silly. I will weave the nets and you get tired. So Tortoise said, okay. So he went and he laid down in a chair on the side of the river. And Anansi got busy weaving the nets. And the whole time that Anansi was working, Tortoise was laying down in the chair going, oh, I'm so tired. This is such hard work. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know how long I can keep this up. And Anansi was chuckling. Here I am. I'm making the net, but he's getting tired. So after the nets were all made, Tortoise said, well, now that the nets are made, it's time to throw them into the water and to catch the fish. So you have to cast the nets out and drag them in, and cast the nets out and drag them in, and you have to keep doing that all day until you catch a fish. And it's very tiring work. But since there's two of us, let's split up the work. I got tired last time, so you get tired this time, and I'll cast out the fishing nets. And Anansi said, oh, no. You hold on right there. You're trying to trick me. I'm not going to be the one to get tired. I will cast out the nets, and you get tired. And so Tortoise said, okay, if that's what you want. So Tortoise went and he laid down in his long chair on the riverbank, and he moaned and he groaned, and he moaned and he groaned. And Anansi went to the riverbank and he threw out the net and he dragged it back in. Nothing. He threw out the net and he dragged it back in. Nothing. He threw out the net and he did this all day. And finally, he caught a fish. And he said, yay, we found a fish. We got a fish. All right, so now what? And so the tortoise said, well, here's what we do. We cook up the fish. And, that's hot work. Oh, it's hot work indeed. And it can be very tiring as well. So how about we do this? I will cook the fish and you can be over here. You get hot and sweaty and tired for me. And Anansi said, oh, no, you don't, Tortoise. You're not tricking Anansi, the king of the tricksters. So Tortoise went and he laid down on the chair again. And Anansi went over and he built the fire and he lit the fire and he got out the heavy frying pan and he put it on the grill, and then he put the big fish that he caught into the pan and he started to cook it in the heat. It was hot. And the whole time Tortoise is over there in the chair going, oh, it's so hot. Slow down, Anansi. I'm so hot and tired. And Anansi was cooking the fish and it smelled so good and he was going, I sure showed him. Well, after the fish was all cooked and it smelled so good, the tortoise said, well, now, of course, it's time to eat the fish. And usually, when I'm alone, I eat the fish and I get really, really full. And since there's two of us, one of us can eat the fish and the other one can have a full belly. Well, Anansi had been waiting all this time to eat the fish. And so he said, oh, no, you don't. I'm the one who wants the full belly. You eat the fish and I'll get full. And so the tortoise said, okay, all right. So he sat down and he started eating the fish. And Anansi's waiting to get full. And he goes, how you doing over there, Tortoise? Eat faster. I don't feel a thing. And Tortoise said, okay, I will. So the tortoise ate faster and he ate big, juicy chunks of that fish, and the juice was dripping down his chin. And Anansi was watching him and waiting for his belly to get full. But Anansi's belly was not getting full. And he said, Tortoise, come on. And so the tortoise said, okay, I'm eating as fast as I can. How's your belly feel now? And he's eating. And Anansi said, I don't feel a thing. And the tortoise said, well, the fish is all gone and there's nothing left. So if you don't feel full, I guess it didn't work. Well, Anansi thought about this for a minute, and he realized that Tortoise had tricked him. How did that happen? He was thinking. So he went to the warthog, who was the wisest animal in the forest, and he said, "Oh, wise one, I want to tell you what happened to me today. I went fishing with Tortoise. I wove the nets, and I cast the nets and caught the fish, and then I cooked the fish, and then Tortoise ate it all up and left none for me." And the warthog said, "Wow, that was a lot of work you did. You must have gotten very tired." And Anansi said, "Oh no, I wasn't tired at all. Tortoise was the one who got tired." And the warthog looked at him and said, "Anansi, you're a silly spider. If Tortoise was the one who got tired, then of course he did all the work. I don't believe you for a second. Now go away and stop wasting my time." Now, even though Anansi realized that he had been tricked by Tortoise, some good did come of all of this, because the tortoise taught Anansi how to weave fishing nets, and the spider taught his children how to weave, and their children taught their children, and their children taught their children. And now, if you look around the whole world over, all spiders know how to weave, and that's all thanks to the day that the tortoise and Anansi went fishing. The end. All right, let's sing a song about going fishing. Since we just told a story about Anansi, let's sing a song about going fishing. So here we have a little rowboat, and we have some creatures in the sea, and it goes like this. We've got, how many fishies do we have here? Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's some fishies. All right, ready? 4 little fishies who lived in the sea jumped right into the boat with me. Oh! Let's see, what do we have now? We have 3 little turtles. 3 little turtles who lived in the sea jumped right into the boat with me. Oh, that's a lot of stuff in that boat. How about this little guy? This little guy is a jellyfish. 1 little jellyfish who lived in the sea jumped right into the boat with me. Watch out for those tentacles. And now we have 6 silly shrimp. 6 silly shrimp who lived in the sea jumped right into the boat with me. Now the boats are rocking, tippy tippy tee, and we all fell into the deep blue sea. Now for our next song, you're going to need some tissues. So get some tissues ready, because we are going to sneeze. Achoo! And then we're going to wipe our nose. Okay, so you see what I got right here? Here's a little horse. You can see his big nostrils. That's the holes in your nose. Can you say nostrils? Good. Okay, you can see he's got some big, big nostrils. And do you see those little green things in his nose? Ew, they're boogers. And we're going to sing about boogers in the horse's nose. Ready? It goes like this. I got 4 boogers in my nose. I got 4 boogers in my nose. I got 4 boogers in my nose. I guess I better give it a blow. Achoo! There goes 1 booger. And now we have 1, 2, 3 boogers, all in the same nostril. Ready? I got 3 boogers in my nose. I got 3 boogers in my nose. I got 3 boogers in my nose. I guess I better give it a blow. Achoo! Let's take one of your boogers out there. Now he only has 2 boogers. 1, 2. Ready? I got 2 boogers in my nose. I got 2 boogers in my nose. I got 2 boogers in my nose. I guess I better give it a blow. Achoo! All right, let's get rid of one of those boogers. Now he only has 1 booger. That's good. He's cleaning his nose. I got 1 booger. In my nose, I got one booger. In my nose, I got one booger. In my nose, I guess I better give it a blow. Achoo! There it goes. Now, here, wipe your nose, Mr. Horse. There you go. Remember now, keep your fingers out of your nose and always use a tissue to wipe your nose. Storytimers, we have to say goodbye now, so we're going to say a goodbye rhyme. We're going to use the same one that we used to open our story time, except we're going to use it to say goodbye. So it goes like this. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, now point to the door. Point to your nose and point to your eye, point to your hand and wave goodbye. See you next time on Storytime with Miss Rhonda and Froggy. See you next time on Storytime with Miss Rhonda and Froggy. Bye, everybody. In my nose, I got two boogers. In my nose, I guess I better give it a blow.